let us perform some arithmetic and logical operations on the variables. If a teacher asks you to find the product of two numbers, say 20 and 30, what will you do? You will multiply these numbers, that is 20 into 30, and you will get the result 600. So, if A equals to 20 and B equals to 30, then the product will be calculated as follows. C equals to A into B equals to 20 into 30 equals to 600. In the above expression, asterisk is a symbol which is used to multiply these two numbers. Similarly, in place of asterisk, if you use plus, you will get the sum of these numbers, that is 20 plus 30 equals to 50. Operators are used to perform different operations, arithmetic, relational, and logical, on operands and give a meaningful result. For example, in the above expressions, we have used symbols like plus, asterisk, and equal to, which are called operators, and variables like A, B, and C, which are called operands. Python provides different types of operators to work with. These are listed in the following table. Operator, arithmetic operators, function. These operators are used to perform arithmetic operations on the data. These can be further classified as unary operators. They work on a single operand, unary plus and unary minus. Example, A equals to 10 and A equals to minus 10. Binary operators. They work on two operands. Addition plus, to find the sum of the data values. 30 plus 20 equals to 50. Subtraction, to find the difference of the data values. 100 minus 30 equals to 70. Multiply, to find the product of the data values. 10 into 2 equals to 20. Division, to divide the numbers and give the result in decimal form. 10 divided by 4 equals to 2.5. Integer division, to divide the numbers and give the result in integer form. 10 division 4 equals to 2. Modulus, percentage, to divide the numbers and give the remainder. 10 percentage 3 equals to 1. Exponential, to find the powers of the numbers. 3 asterisk asterisk 4 equals to 81. Program. Operator, string operators, function. String operators work on the string values. These operators are of two types. Concatenation plus, it is used to join two string values. Example, keeps plus learning, keeps learning. Replication, asterisk, it is used to repeat a string for a number of times. Keeps multiply by 4, keeps, 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 keeps. Program. Operator, assignment operators. Function. This operator is used to assign a value to a variable. Example. A equals to 290. The value 290 is assigned to the variable A. Program. Operator, relational operators. These operators are used to show relationship between two operands. They compare the values assigned to the operands and give the output in a Boolean expression. These are less than, greater than, less than and equal to, greater than and equal to, not equal to, equal to. Example. A equals to 100. B equals to 30. A is greater than B, true. A is equal to B, false. Program. Operator, logical operators. Function. These operators are used to combine two or more conditional statements. They provide the result in the form of true or false. These are of three types. AND gives the result true if all the specified conditions are true. A equals to 28, B equals to 78. A is smaller than 100 and B is smaller than A. True and false. False. OR gives result true if any one of the specified conditions is true. A is smaller than 100 or B is smaller than A. True and false. True. Not. It reverses or negates the given condition. If the condition is true, it evaluates to false and vice versa. Not A smaller than 100. Not. True. False. Program. Let us observe the use of various operators in Python programs. Students, let us learn about precedence of operators. The precedence of an operator refers to the order of priority in which the operators are evaluated in an expression. In case two operators with the same precedence are the part of an expression, then associativity is taken into consideration. The associativity of an operator determines the direction of operators from which side, either left to right or vice versa. The expression should be resolved. Precedence of operators. Operators, description. Operators, brackets, description, parenthesis, asterisk, asterisk, exponential, plus x, minus x, plus unary, minus unary, asterisk, slash, double slash, percentage, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus, plus minus, binary addition, subtraction, smaller, greater, smaller than equal to, greater than equal to, equal to, not equal to. Relational operators, not, and, or, Boolean or logical operators. Remember, use BODMAS rule to evaluate the operators in an expression. BODMAS, brackets of divide, multiply, addition, subtraction. Students, let's know more. In Python programs, tab indentation is used in place of curly braces, used in other programming languages like C, C++, and Java, which brings clarity while reading codes. Students, now let us talk about comments in Python. Comments are the statements that are added to a program with the purpose of making the code easier to understand. Compilers and interpreters generally ignore comments during the execution of the program. If you add comments to your Python program, Python will not show the text written in the comments in the output. Although comments are optional, they are needed from the user's perspective. In Python, there are two types of comments. Single line comments. Single line comments are created by beginning a line with the hash character and are automatically terminated at the end of the line. Multi-line comments. Sometimes your program may need to explain things in more details, which may exceed one line. Such comments are called multi-line comments. We can provide multi-line comments in a program by adding a delimiter at the beginning and the end of the comment. For example, hash. This is a program used to calculate the simple interest. Double quote, double quote, double quote. Program to enter the rate of interest, principal, and time period. Use these variables to calculate the simple interest and print the same. Double quote, double quote, double quote. Remember, single line comments appear in red color and multi-line comments appear in green color. Students, let us learn about types of control structures. In a computer program, statements are generally executed in a sequential manner. However, at times, the user may need to change this order of execution by repeating or skipping the execution of a few statements, subject to a given condition. In such a situation, the flow of execution is altered by the use of control statements. Before proceeding further, we must understand the different types of constructs or statements in programming that govern the flow of the control of a program. There are different types of statements that control the flow of a program. These include sequential statements. In sequential construct, the statements in a program are executed in a sequential manner, where one statement is followed by the other, with no possibility of branching off to another action. For example, to calculate the area of a rectangle, first enter the length and the breadth of the rectangle, then calculate its area and print the result. Program. Conditional statements. In programming languages, conditional statements cause the program control to transfer to a specific location, depending on the outcome of the conditional expression. Every decision involves a choice between the two alternatives, yes and no result. If a conditional statement is true, then one set of statements is executed. Otherwise, the other set of statements is executed. For example, if a number is completely divisible by 2, then it is an even number. Otherwise, it is an odd number. You will be studying more about these statements in the coming section. Iterative statements. These statements repeat a set of statements for a specific number of times as long as the given condition is true. When the given condition becomes false, the control comes out of the loop and the repetition stops. For example, the loop will be repeated for 10 times till the sum of the 10 natural numbers are calculated. You will learn more about these statements in the next chapter. Alright students, let us understand about conditional statements. In a program, the statements are generally executed sequentially. However, at times the user may need to change this order of execution, either by repeating or skipping the execution of a few statements, subject to a given condition. In such situations, the task can be performed by the use of control statements. The conditional statements check the condition and execute the statements accordingly. Let us understand this concept with a simple example. Suppose you want to withdraw some money from the ATM. You will be allowed to withdraw the money only if you enter the correct PIN number. Look at the plan of action based on the condition. Condition: if correct PIN is entered. Plan of action: you can withdraw the money. Condition: if incorrect PIN is entered. Plan of action: you cannot withdraw the money. Thus, observe that you can follow one plan of action if the condition is true. Otherwise, the other plan of action is followed. Let us analyze it with the help of a flow chart. A flow chart is a pictorial representation of the flow of steps or a procedure to solve a problem. Start. Go to the ATM and enter the PIN. Is the incorrect PIN is entered? No. Cannot withdraw the money. Stop. Is the correct PIN entered? Yes. Withdraw the money. Stop. In the conditional statement, the most important element is the condition, based on which the decision is based. The execution of the statements depends on the evaluation of this condition. Let us understand the various conditional statements given below. Statement: if. Explanation and syntax. This statement is used to evaluate only one condition. It performs a course of action if the condition evaluates to true. Otherwise, it skips the statements. Syntax: if condition. Statements set. Example: program. If-else. The if-else control structure is used when either of the two different actions are to be performed, depending the result of the conditional expression. It works with two blocks, if and else. In case the conditional expression evaluates to true, the statements in the if block are executed, and if the result is false, then the statements in the else block are executed. Syntax: if condition. Statements set 1, else statements set 2. Example: program. elif, else. Sometimes we need to work with multiple conditions. In this case, only using if-else construct does not serve the purpose. The if, elif, else statements provide a compact way to perform multiple tests on a condition. Syntax: if condition, statement set 1, elif condition, statement set 2, else statement set 3. Example: program. We can also check multiple conditions in the following manner. Syntax: if condition, statement set 1, elif condition, statement set 2, elif condition, statement set 3, elif condition, statement set 4, else statement set 5. Example: program.